to the fence, and that's gone.
There it is. Ace to win the set. It's caught. 20-10. Touchdown.
This is going to be in the gap.
Yes! Scores on a deflection. The Denver Huskies win their first state championship.
It's a steamy night here in Anoka at Goodrich Field, where tonight we get the season underway. It's a non-conference game to start the 23-24 school year as the Sartell Sabers come to town. They take the drive down the heavily constructed Highway 10 to take on the Anoka Tornadoes. Hello, everybody. I'm Tim Anderson, joined alongside my good buddy Jim Childs. Jim, hope springs eternal yet again. Here we are, fall 23-24 school year. Let's get it going.
Yes, absolutely. Everyone's undefeated. Everybody is undefeated so far, and we've got a good matchup tonight. Sartell coming in after a really an unbelievable run last year. Their only loss was in the sectional championship to St. Michael's Albertville. But they're going against a kind of an experienced Anoka team. I think it'll be a great matchup tonight.
Yeah, even though the Tornadoes graduated 7 seniors last year, it feels like they're still pretty experienced. They had a lot of players come back, too, at the same time.
They really do, and they've got an experienced head coach. Like this time last year, Coach Camargo was in his first game. Now he's got a full year under his belt. He's ready to get going. On the other side, they've got a new coach, Andrea Benninghoff, will be coaching her first game for the Sabers.
So you get a look at the starters right there for both sides, and we are just getting ready to touch this up. A little bit of a late start tonight. With officials traveling all over the place, but we've got everybody in place, and we are ready to go. The 23-24 school year athletically is underway tonight, and the Tornadoes try to start with possession on their end of the field. Tornadoes going to try to kick it around, look for an opening. Now they'll kick it out of bounds, and good little early pursuit by Sartell, and they will throw in from the near side, almost near where the corner line is. Try to send it in towards the scoring box. That's going to get kicked away. Sartell trying to keep it in and will do. Send it right back towards number 24. First to pick that one up. And already I'm losing numbers. That's Kaylin Jacobs, and that one gets sent ahead. Sartell able to keep it as Anoka cleared. Sartell trying to send it right back in the zone. They work their way down the far side. Cut off nicely that time by, I believe, Moran. Moran back on the field first time in a year, battling her injury last year. And she was about as excited as anybody heading into tonight's game. I talked to her a little bit before the game, and she was pretty jazzed to be back out. That's going to get kicked ahead. Both teams got a lot to learn about themselves tonight here, Jim.
Yeah, and they've had some scrimmages, not against each other, but they've had some scrimmages going in. But the last couple of days it's been early morning practices, if any practices, and now they're just trying to get their feet under them again. As the Sartell is absolutely putting some pressure on that defense for the Tornadoes.
That's great pressure there by Gannett Neese. Throw in here by the Tornadoes. They'll get it set up again.
Ooh.
Dangerous there.
Kennedy Jake's been strong in the middle. There's a foul on her right now.
Yep.
She's been strong in the middle. A couple of nice through balls looking up front for her sister, Kaya Jake.
The one thing that they have to do this year, Jim, they graduated their 3 best scorers last year. So this is kind of, they're looking for new step up, looking for somebody to kind of find their way here. And
Carolyn Howe with a good, with a
Carolyn Howe, yes.
Yeah, with a good save. She's got a couple so far. She's got two on two.
Sartell putting some early pressure on here, as they have certainly spent a lot of time in the Anoka zone early to start this game, trying to work a little through ball chance for the Tornadoes as they get across the other way. That one's sent in. Brutal numbers again for the Anoka Tornadoes, second year in a row. Sam Davis right there on the near side. That one's going to get sent ahead. Moran sends it all the way down. Picked up by Sartell. That's Jacobs. Jacobs can't clear, though. Tornadoes will keep it alive. Tried to center. Tornadoes are able to pick that up. Moran once again in that center mid position. Trying to send it ahead again, but she's picked off that time. Nice job of pursuit. Good job by Kelsey Tangen, and sends it ahead here. Another look for Sartell. This one's going to be just in front of Hud. She'll pick it up.
Long range, way outside, around about 25 yards out. And just hoping to get a deflection.
Yeah, Kaya Jake certainly putting some pressure on that far side. Jake was fourth on the team in scoring last year. They graduated their 3 best scorers, as we mentioned, but she was 4th on the team with 7 goals. So I think they're looking for just that natural progression for her to step forward and be that goal scorer again for Sartell.
Yeah. Also, Caitlin Valdez, who's on the far side, number 19. She had 10 goals last year. So there is some experience scoring from that. Even though you lose your top 3, nice to have 10 goals. 10 and 7 goals.
Goes to show you how many goals they scored last year. They were really good.
Yep.
That one's going to get kicked away.
It's pretty much a one and done for Anoka so far. They're able to drive it down, and Sartell's able to just diffuse anything now. Good throw-in opportunity for the Tornadoes.
This girls' team did have trouble scoring. This Anoka team did the last couple of years. They seemed to always play hard. That was never a question, but could they ever get goals? And you just wonder who's going to step forward and be that goal scorer for them this year. Like, who's going to step forward and get them that goal when they need it?
Yeah, just off the end line. Good run out front. I think that was Hansen.
Certainly Lauren Hansen would be a logical name for that, right?
Yes,
An up-front forward, senior captain.
Yep. She had a nice run up there. Just couldn't keep it in and whistled out goal kick for the Sabres.
One thing we see here, a little different with this Anoka team, Jim, is just maybe how are they going to be a free-flowing team or a set-piece kind of team? Don't really know that yet. And Coach Camargo was really trying to get a culture set last year more than a system. So we still don't really know. Like under the previous system, they weren't so much a set play team as much as they were just sort of let it flow, let it play out. And you just wonder what kind of team they'll become as the season progresses.
Well, and if they're able to kind of morph into whatever defense they're against, as you can see, the Sabres collapsing back on defense, but they're allowing some of the wings to be open, and a couple of crosses may open up some stuff for the Tornadoes.
Tangen is everywhere right now. She is coming back and fighting every loose ball, then getting back into her forward position, looking to get a through ball opportunity as Jenna Jansky tries to clear that out for the Sabres. Anoka doing a nice job of putting some pressure on here during this stretch. It's warm. I've sweat through 2 shirts today, so I can't imagine what those girls are like on the field. As you know, with the field turf, as much as you love the playing conditions, it does add about 10 degrees.
Yes, and it retains that heat. It'll be that 10 degrees for probably the rest of the night.
I was out here sweating like Shaq at the foul line up in this press box. Things get warm, and you said we should huddle closer so we could see out the window together, and I was like, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, sometimes you got to do what you've got to do for the broadcast.
I guess, but there are limits here, Jim.
Yes, there are, yes. Personal space is a limit. It can be limited.
We got to get hazard pay from Ryan. I'll take $1 more an hour if we're going to do stuff like that. But anyway, Anoka doing a nice job here after that early push by Sartell, getting that pressure in the zone. Now we're starting to see Anoka set themselves up, establish themselves. One thing that these Anoka girls had said to me a little bit before the game was that they haven't seen this team before. There's so much unknown as far as their own team, but just about their opponents as well. Yeah,
and they play in the, Sartell plays in the Central Lakes Conference. No Metro teams at all. Brainerd is probably the largest school out of all of them, but it also includes Corey, Fergus, Alexandria, Sauk Rapids, St. Cloud Apollo, Tech, Wilmer. I mean, these are teams that the Metro just doesn't play. Yeah. And last year, which have hurt Sartell in their rankings. They're 16-0. They're not in the top 10. They weren't in the top 10. It was schedule based of why they weren't ranked. Really solid team. They've been to state 5 times. They've won the section 5 times. It's for Section 8. Last time was 2015.
So it's certainly a strong program, and certainly Andrea Benninghoff is looking to establish herself here with this kind of new team and new culture. But these guys, there's a long track record of success here. And this is going to be a really good challenge for the Tornadoes and also for Sartell as well. Come down to the Metro, try to see if you can put a feather in your cap early. Good chance on goal. That one's going to go way wide towards the scoreboard. As trying to gear up there was Moran for a big shot, and that one goes well wide.
Yeah, it looked like it was deflected, but nice job by Moran. She's got you got to take those shots. You just, if you get the chance, light it up.
Absolutely.
Create the opportunity.
Big thing for her would probably be just controlling her, energy level to that, because it's been a while. That wind-up probably had 10 months worth of frustration behind it.
Yeah, and many soccer balls against the garage, and the heart's probably beating a little bit faster than it's going to in a couple of more contests.
Great kid, had her in class last year, and maybe one of the nicest kids I've met in the last few years, no doubt. So you're rooting for these Tornado girls as they try to get their season off on a good start here tonight. And they have really controlled play over this last maybe 7 minutes or so. 30 minutes and 45 seconds to play, running time first half. No score here still. Davis worked ahead there towards Clocker. Clocker has it back at the A in the center of the field. Gets bumped off. Nice job of pursuit that time by Sartell. But Anoka's able to keep it. They'll play it all the way back to who will send it ahead. Try to use the defense now, as it looked like it was Alquist who sent it ahead.
Boy, nice time of possession for the Tornadoes.
Oh, good chance here for Jake, though. Trying to leave it ahead for Tangen, but can't keep up. I take that back. Not Tangen on that side, but
I think that was Valdez.
yeah, that's right. Caitlin Valdez with the chance right there on the far side. Good catch. The numbers are a little easier to read on Sartell.
They're a little bit larger.
They're a little larger, but they're still kind of grayish. I wish they would have gone with the blue like the JV had out there. It was much easier to see them.
Yep.
We're getting older, as you know, Jim. So these numbers, they need to start looking out for the broadcasters.
Yes. Broadcast-friendly uniforms, please.
Yes, we continue to say that on a yearly basis. I think it falls on deaf ears, but we try. We try. That one's kicked out of bounds.
You can start to feel, the Sabres came out and just kind of punched the Tornadoes in the mouth, and the Tornadoes withstood that and have really kind of, tilted the field a little bit more into their possession as far as possession time goes, and just the chasing of Sartell is, you can see a lot of hands on hips out there. First game of the year. The Anoka Tornadoes are kind of coming up with their style and their culture.
Yeah, a little bit of a conditioning question tonight. Obviously, first game of the season for both teams. You wonder when both teams will start to utilize the bench and start to, bring some different subs in and try some different things. So still no score, just about 12 minutes in, almost 12 minutes into this first half. Plenty of fall sports action coming your way on QC in the next few weeks. Our first football game is already next Thursday, if you can believe that.
It'll be outstanding. I think you're on the call.
I'm there for that one. I'm there. Yeah, I'm going to be here at Champlain Park. Battle for the paddle right away, week one against Anoka.
That is a coming out of the gate fast.
Yeah, it's should be a fun one here at Goodrich, and of course, tons of volleyball on the schedule, tons of soccer. We hope you tune in and enjoy as much as you possibly can. Anoka forced to play back. Good pursuit here by Sartell as Gannett Neese challenges again and is able to poke it away. And now Sartell takes possession with Tangen. Tangen trying to thread the needle that time, but it was taken aback and thrown out of bounds. Good pursuit by Davis. And that one's going to maybe get a bit of a handball there, a push or something to that effect. And it's going to be Anoka on a free kick. Looks like maybe Liram will take this.
Yeah, just kind of a jump, a mistimed jump that hit the hand.
So Liram on a free kick sends it across. It's Moran at midfield. Nice little touch pass that time as the Tornadoes set it up around mid. Now they'll bring it back into the Sartell area as they work the attacking third. Work their way towards that penalty box. That 18-yard line.
Moran's going to be someone to be reckoned with this year. She's got some good vision, and she is all over the place.
Well, she's She's got physicality, loves the sport. No question about that. And I think, yeah, I think somebody who may not get tired tonight might be her.
Yeah.
Chance to kick it ahead. Nice is able to cut it off. And Gannett Nice will work it ahead.
Those midfielders, most are collapsing back. They've got 5 defensemen on a line back there.
Moran fights through the first line. Good little through ball chance. Just led a little too far that time.
Those will work. Yep. And again, the wings are open. There's some momentum by the Tornadoes. That one's on net. Nice. That's their first shot on net for the season.
Yeah, there we go. Take it. It's going to set up a chance to get rid of it here for Ava Radicke.
No corners so far today.
So far, so good for both sides if they can keep it that way. I think if you're Sartell, you're okay to play straight up here.
Mm-hmm.
But you do think when you're seeing kind of the way this game's played out so far, Jim, it might take something like that.
Yeah.
It might take like a set piece or some kind of corner opportunity.
Yeah, special teams will come in somehow where you just get an opportunity to, run a play.
Yep. Hansen kind of the lone forward camping out for Anoka on her side as she waits for an opportunity to maybe get a takeaway here at the midfield line. They try to get a handball there on Sartell, didn't get it. Sabers keep it, and that's going to get bumped out. It'll be a throw-in again for Anoka on the far side.
25 minutes left in this first half on the scoreboard.
Sun's starting to go down, which is welcome.
Welcome
Indeed.
And as you can see, most of the fans, in fact, I think all of the fans are on the
Yep, they did
west
that
side.
tonight. They moved everybody into that one smaller end of the field, which is okay.
Out of the sun.
Just not the announcers. Hull will pick that up as that was sent through pretty weakly, but nobody there to catch that through ball. Clearly just a chance that just trying to throw something on net here. And I think that's not a bad strategy either for Sartell. When in doubt, just throw it down there and see if you can get a rebound and get something like that. They'll go back, chase it down. Sartell will take possession once again as Briella Kiley tried to send it ahead, look for Madden Quinn. And now Tangen has it at the middle of the field, chased by Moran. Tangen will slow down, wait, hand it back, give it back to Quinn. Madden Quinn through ball, beautiful towards Gannett Nice. Can Nice run it down? No, not yet. That one's going to go beyond, and a goal kick coming up for Anoka.
Well, that was a nice play. That just a little bit too much steam on that pass. But you had in the middle, you had Kaya Jake just crashing on the net. And a quick one-timing cross would have created a nice opportunity for the Sabres.
Mm-hmm. Both teams looking at the bench here pretty soon, I would have to assume. I definitely see a couple of Tornadoes warming up. Olivia Goddard getting set. Also Olivia Anda getting set to come in.
The Olivia squad.
The Olivia squad looking perhaps ready to come in at the next potential opportunity. Moran almost threading the needle to Hansen, but not able to get it there, and Sartell able to take it right back. Nice little through ball chance at Jake. Kaya Jake not able to get that one, and Anoka will kick it away. Yep, subs coming in for both sides now. As we mentioned, the Olivias for Anoka. On the other side coming in, number 20, Chloe Eibensteiner for Sartell, and number 18, Abigail Shaw, a senior coming in. So Nice will come out, as will Kaya Jake. And we'll see what those subs can produce, and I think both sides will keep that rolling.
Yeah, tonight you have to. I mean, it's 87 degrees out. It's right on the edge of not being able to play, so we'll see subs in and out. Plus, it's the first game, non-conference, chance to get out.
And you need to see what some players have too, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's a lot. Oh, good through ball chance right across the middle, bumped around inside the scoring zone. Can they get a shot on goal? They can. The Anoka Tornadoes get the first goal of the year on a rebound opportunity in front.
I think that's Taylor Sundin. I believe that was her who was able to push that one through. What a great cross.
Let's take another look and see if you are right. And I think
no, it's
you
number.
Well, 9 had the first chance, but then right there is number 4. That's Goddard, who just got into the game.
Boy, talk about a lucky sub right there. Boy, you don't take her out now, do you?
So Goddard gets the goal. Sam Davis was there on the deflection. Goddard scores at 22 minutes left to play in the first half, so the 18-minute mark. And the Tornadoes get the first goal of the game, first goal of the season. So after both teams are going back and forth, nice little stalemate. 1 through ball, and the opportunities open up for the Tornadoes.
Well, you also had Davis in there along with Goddard. They were just, and only one defenseman back. It was like the Sabres just forgot about covering back there, and what a great play by Goddard.
Maybe not a surprise too with the subs coming in like that, because sometimes you got to rematch up or reposition where people are. It may not be a surprise that happened right there. So Olivia Goddard comes in, gives them an instant punch off the bench. They get on the board.
Yeah, nice start to the season for the Tornadoes.
You know, last year this team's really struggled to score. So just the seeing that early goal get to the back of the net, huge for the confidence, you have to think.
Yeah, well, you know, it's never easy. You have that ball right in front of you, and there's a lot of times where it gets your adrenaline's pumping so high it goes right over the crossbar. That one buried nicely by Goddard.
So 20 minutes coming up on the halfway point of this first half. Sartell trying to, I think they said that was not a good throw-in. Yep, so they will give the throw-in right back, and we'll get another sub coming in. This time for the Tornadoes. On for the first time, it's Sadie Griffith, young sophomore, on for the Tornadoes. And we'll settle back in that midfield position. Oh, nice work down the middle here. Anoka looking for another chance on goal. That one's going to miss wide. Good little bit of dance, and I think that was Clocker. And a good shot on net, just not able to put it past.
In goal for the Sabres is Ava Radicke. She had some experience on varsity last year. She got into 7 games, had a .67 goals against. Last year she made 6 saves.
And again, you know, we talked about them graduating the goalie, or the goal scorers. They also graduated the goalkeeper.
Yep, they did.
So that changes some things as well. But she got in, you know, 7 games out of 24, not bad to get that much work as an underclassman.
Yep. Some of that was mop-up duty, I'm sure.
Olivia Anda thought she had a free kick coming there, but did not get the foul call. They'll take it right back. Sartell looking to control things yet again, trying to get something going as they've fresh into the game. That's Eibensteiner working up the near side. Cut off nicely by the Tornadoes. Good work by Anoka Olsen, who's fresh into the game as well. For this Anoka team, working those subs through now. Sent back here for Sartell. Eibensteiner can't keep it in. Throw in coming up on the near side for the Tornadoes, who have slowed things down a bit. Sadie Griffith throws it in. Hansen in the corner. Tried to center it up into the 18-yard box there, but not able to do much with that. And Sartell able to temporarily clear. Work it at least back into that neutral third. And that one's kicked out of play. It'll be a throw-in coming up for the Sabres.
Yeah, Griff just couldn't keep that in. I think
there's Gannett Neese back in for Sartell.
Yeah, that wasn't going to be very long.
So Neese in. It gives everybody a chance, though, to reset as Kylie wanted to hustle that throw in but couldn't do it with the subs coming in. So Kylie will throw on the near side. Cut off by Hansen. Hansen, tried to kick it straight through there, but that's sent ahead again by Sartell. Tangen waits for help and gets it, this time from Kennedy Jake. That's going to get sent ahead. Clocker lifts it up on a through ball. Anybody home with it? No, we're going to get a delayed call here.
Yeah, we've got an offside.
Offside on the Tornadoes. Yeah, no Gouda there. They called that well in advance.
Yep. Really nice play, though. That was Goddard up there again. Who seems to just make things happen.
Just ahead of the kind of the way they got tangled with the defenseman. Yeah, good pursuit by Jansky.
Yeah, she stays with it and puts it in. Unfortunately, the whistle had blown by that time.
Well, Goddard at least feels like she's got a pretty good feel for the, for the back of the net here.
The captain is making her presence felt.
Sent ahead here for Anoka. That one's going to get, no, do we get a foul? No, a lot of knockdowns here, but refs letting them play here in this first game of the season. And they've been pretty consistent about that, I would say. It's going to drive the players crazy, but hey.
Yeah, well, as long as it drives both teams crazy.
That's right. That's all you care about. Nice little give and go. Oh, but nobody home on the give back. Chance in front there once again, but cleared out by Sartell. Anoka doing a nice job, but maybe one pass too many on the inside. I think you'll always encourage unselfishness. Good start from the Tornadoes. And now that they've had that first goal, it really feels like the Mo is on their side completely here.
It really is. And I think they found a spot in that defense, right in the middle of that defense, where they feel like they can attack.
Content to just move the pawns and the chess pieces around here in the middle third, and now for the middle part of the pitch. And that'll be sent away. Now another throw in on the far side. More subs coming back in. Really working the bench here, the Tornadoes. Yeah. Into the game, Caitlin Doye into the game. Also, it looked like maybe Emma Olsen had checked back in as well. Liram maybe back on as well.
Yeah, first game, you want to get everybody, you want to get the adrenaline out and normalize, how your players are feeling. So when they get in the game, later in the second half, they've got the confidence to be able to play the position the way the program works.
And if you're Sartell here, what are you looking for here down 1-0? You got 14.5 minutes to go before the end of the first half. Is there something you want to see here in the next 10 minutes, 5 minutes?
You know what? Right now, you've got to get back to where the that middle, where Kendra Jake and Caitlin Valdez were just working with Tangen and Kaya Jake. They've got to get back to that. See, they're bunched together right now. They've got to get their spacing and try to work that center.
Working to do that nice little feed. Good chance here if they can get a look on it. Bumped off nicely. Oh, man, they might get something inside the box, and they don't, but instead it looks like a corner.
That'll be the first corner, boy.
They got one ref holding up a flag, but one, pointing. I think, is this going to be corner for Sartell or goal for Anoka?
It'll be
Let's
corner.
see if we can take another. It should be corner.
That's a foul right there.
Well, they have not called anything like that.
No, that should have been called. Fortunately for the Tornadoes, they get a reset and they get a chance to defend this corner kick.
We'll see corner.
How Sartell does with this corner kick.
Corner kick coming up here for Sartell. First one of the game.
Right on the backside, and that one's going to go all the way through.
Yeah, Madden Quinn overshot everybody, and Gannett Neese not able to run that thing down, and it's going to be turned back around for Anoka the other direction.
And we'll have another substitution.
There's Kaya Jake back into the game. Kaya Jake back in. And I thought the offense, she gave them a lot of chances early. When she went to the bench, I thought things did change a little bit.
Yeah, and those midfielders have played a lot of defense, and they've been chasing that ball and playing. And I think that's one of the things. You just don't have your legs under you yet.
Yeah.
I think that's part of it. So getting back to slowing it down, getting the ball possession in your side, and then moving it slowly down the field. Make a Anoka chase for a while.
Yeah, you find you don't get as tired when you're attacking. Is that kind of the case?
No, yeah. When you know where you're going to go next, rather than having to adjust as they move, it becomes a little bit less taxing.
And they'll just continue to throw it in up the field here as Sartell keeps knocking it out. Still working that far side. Throw in coming from number 10, Sadie Griffith. And that's going to get bumped out, and they'll throw in again. Just keep this rolling here as they work this far flank of the field.
Yeah, plenty of time left. They've got 12 minutes and 15 seconds left.
Yeah, no rush. This is Hannah Alquist. Alquist opts to go backwards. Heavy pursuit that time as Tangen. Now Hull will come up and get this and just kick it ahead instead of picking it up. Looking to send that forward, and the Tornadoes do. It's Emma Olsen. Olsen sends it right back and now kicked forward. Looking for a big bounce. Goddard gets bumped around a little by Sartell, and that's knocked out, but it's going to be a Sartell throw-in.
Goddard plays physical. She is a physical player, and she stays on her feet, which is strong.
Nice move by Davis. Davis feeds Anda. Anda in the middle of the field. Now Olsen gives way towards Moran. Moran waits for it. Moran still has it. Couple of moves there by Veronica. Tried to set up Emma Olsen. Olsen's got room in the middle of the field here. She's going to get a shot on net, and that one's going to go wide, just wide. Oh. And that was a good look.
It was, and it was a well-placed shot. It just, you know, when the ball hits the turf, and some of the spin on it, it just will. Here's the shot right here, right from the 15, about 25 yards out. That's a good play.
That one just, it starts to skid on that turf a little bit. Yeah. You just don't know what kind of bounce it might take a little. It's like golf, maybe it takes a little backspin on it, slow it down a little bit. Boy, a quick move out of there. Hustling for it. Hu's going to win the battle for the Tornadoes, but that was in pursuit from Kennedy Jake. Jake not able to run that one down, but they're going to keep it in. Sartell sends it all the way to the far side where it'll be another throw-in opportunity for the Tornadoes.
Good decision by Ha. I mean, that, you know, you just have to have anticipation of when to get out there and get that. And she did a great job of anticipating, getting out there, and really diffusing the situation.
Yeah, when to go, when not to go, right? You always have to decide that as a goalkeeper. Ball fought for in the middle of the field once again. Moran lost that foot race on the far side. Sartell able to keep it for themselves as they try to reset. They work backwards. Jansky. Jansky tries to send it ahead, but it's cut off by Moran. Now Nice tries to get it back. Moran will take it for Anoka to Anda. Anda works with a through ball towards Emma Olsen. Olsen can't stop it. And instead it'll be Eibensteiner who tries to keep it, but it's kept in the zone. Goddard that time kept it. And Goddard is everywhere since she has come into the game. Has the one goal, has had another look. Under 10 minutes to play, first half. 1-0. Tornadoes lead.
Yeah, Goddard has really been created the scoring opportunities since within a minute of being in the game. She's been able to make her presence felt, not only with the goal but defensively. She's been back there physically on marking people. It's been impressive.
Yeah, she's a physical player, and you know when you see like forwards and mids get that physical up front like that, it's I think it changes the dynamic of your team a little bit.
Well, as a captain, it's great to see. If you're Camargo, you're impressed with this, and this is something of leading by example. So nice. It's nice to see that.
Middle of the field, it's Jacobs. Jacobs this time we get a knockdown and a foul, and refs haven't blown too many of those whistles, and we get one right there at the midfield line.
That's the third one that I've got on Sartell so far.
Yeah, we had a handball early. We've had a couple of dust-ups that have gone, call lists on both sides. But, hey, maybe they just want to keep it going in the heat. But normally you see sometimes some officials come and call that stuff really tight early.
Yeah.
There's Kaya Jake. Jake tried to center. Nobody home, and now the Tornadoes will take it right back. Davis.
Strong on the ball. Nice job by Davis to keep that.
Davis feeds Goddard. Goddard just couldn't keep it in front of her, and it's going to be picked up by Radicke. Radicke for the Sabers now. We'll boot this out. Get this back towards the midfield line. Kept in by Moran. Nice job by the Tornadoes again, applying pressure. Little header forward, and this is a good chance again for Anoka if they can win the battle, but no, it's knocked away. Good job by Jansky. Or I take that back by Jacobs coming back and kicking that away.
Yeah, really nothing. You know, that was the only play. You can't play back to the goalkeeper that close. So this is another good opportunity for the Tornadoes.
Anda working right around the box here. Back towards Olsen. Olsen tried to get a little feed there, not knocked down for her efforts. Kaya Jake will send it ahead quickly, looking for Tengen. And that's cut off nicely as the Tornadoes will keep possession. Kendra McKay on top of that. Moran at the middle of the field. Alquist sent that ahead. Gannett Nice for Sartell works the far side, but cut off nicely again by the Tornadoes, and it just feels like they're a little fresher right now, the Tornadoes do.
And offside, or
a little bump maybe right there. So we'll get a free kick and a free kick for the Tornadoes. Take another look at that right there. Yeah, a little bump.
Well, we've seen worse than that.
Yeah, we certainly have. Thought we just saw worse than that on this end.
Yeah, exactly. So, actually, I think that was called by the linesman.
Well, they don't get paid by the whistle. I mean, that's the thing we got to keep in mind. I mean, that's important.
Yep.
But with our official shortage at the moment in the state of Minnesota, I mean, these guys are working. We saw tonight, yeah, the guys who were working our JV game were working freshman games. I mean, it's in this heat working ref in 2-3 soccer games. Boy, good luck to you.
Yeah, there he is. A lot of effort that gets put in, especially by the center referee.
Goddard. Yep. Goddard Moran tries to send that up. Moran will take it back. Good pursuit that time once again. Bumped off the ball by Kennedy Jake.
Oh,
and that got sent all the way down by Tengen and almost was able to get there. And they thought they'd get a call there. They did not. And Coach Benninghoff maybe has a few words for the official up top. And that's going to be a throw-in coming up for Sartell.
Wow, this is getting to be pretty physical. They bumped knuckles on that one.
Yes,
wow.
They're starting to crank the voltage up a little bit here. Both teams using the bench again. Taking a look.
This is a direct, well, that was a direct run at a Anoka player.
Well, it doesn't take long, you know. The competitive juices get flowing in a 1-0 game, and all of a sudden, you know, here we are.
Yeah, well.
35 minutes is about the amount of time when you start to get tired of the person across from you. Not the case for you and I. I mean, we're fine, you and me, but
well,
if we've got to
have
something
time to be able to settle the differences.
You get an orange wedge, and we're usually fine after that.
Gatorade and an orange wedge.
Throw in, that's knocked out. More subs coming. Anoka really emptying the bench as Marissa Schifferle is going to come in. I think that's going to spell McKay, and that might be McKay's first sit of the game.
Well, she got dinged pretty hard over on the left side on that last one. I think she's going to probably need a chance to make sure the cobwebs are still there.
And again, still knocked out. 4 minutes and 15 seconds on the far side of the field. We've just been camped out there for about a minute as the Tornadoes look to kind of get something set, maybe get one last push here before the half. The one thing you don't want to do, though, is give up something late. So you want to play a little bit.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Is let's be aggressive, but not too aggressive. Let's make sure we still play D.
That's sent ahead, Olsen. Olsen trying to just find some space on the near side, dancing with it, sends it ahead. Tried to find Goddard. Take that back.
She's a pest.
Yeah, no kidding. She's been everywhere, no question. Kennedy Jake, again working through a 1-on-3, but a nice little feed to Nice, but it's a little too far. Can she recenter it? Nice looking for Jake, gets Kaya Jake in the middle. A shot over the top, and it hits the crossbar and over the back. Had to kick it with the left, and it just goes over the top.
Really a nice defense and marking by the Tornadoes.
We take a look.
Yeah, it's I mean, no space for Jake to be able to get that, to rip that. And is that, it looks like that's number 5, isn't it? That's Clocker.
It might have been, yeah, might have been Lily Clocker back there.
She did a great job of just staying in there, not being too aggressive, but being that wall.
Tengen, center ball. That's going to miss wide again.
That was a nice ball.
Little push here by the Sabres late in this half, and that's got to please Coach Benninghoff here, as they're getting a little surge from those forwards up front.
Yeah, and the starting lineup is back out there, and that's helping. They move some people around. Nice is on the other side now.
And Nice on the far side is certainly creating some havoc. Kaya Jake. Just very physical with the ball. Does a nice job. There's Valdez. Send it down to Kennedy Jake, but that's going to get picked up by Caroline Hull, who's all of a sudden got a lot of traffic around her here over these last 4 minutes or so.
Yeah, and she's done a nice job of, being decisive with when she goes out there. Sometimes you see goalies, they get as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Let me get that on my bingo card here. I think that one counts, right? Let me get that in there. Tornadoes did a nice job there. They rolled it out. Moran took her time with it, didn't rush it. Oh, wide open on the far side if they can find the open Emma Olsen. But instead, the Tornadoes are going to hang on to it with a minute 15 to play in the half. Clocker. Boy, very physical on the inside there with Goddard. Clocker again. They kick it around. It's Moran. Moran at the 35. Works in, continues to work in, tries to find an outlet. It goes back to Moran. Moran makes one person miss. Might get a look at this, but finally knocked away. Tornadoes are making a nice push here late in the half. Throw-in opportunity for the Tornadoes. 40 seconds to play. 1-0. Tornadoes lead on the Olivia Goddard goal at the 18-minute mark. Gannett Nice clearing it for the Sabres. Gets it, and get a foul call there, too, on the Tornadoes. 30 seconds. We'll see how fast the Sabres want to roll here.
They're not moving real fast.
Answer to that question? Not so fast.
Yeah. I think right now, I think the gas tanks are on empty as far as this half goes, as we're seeing it, and we may.
They'll get the free kick. I think they're just looking to float one in, see if they get a rebound. And that'll get picked up by Caroline Hull, and that will take us to the end of the first half. And that will indeed do it. First half in the books here at Goodrich Field. A goal from Olivia Goddard at the 18-minute mark, and they lead it 1-0. Jim and I are going to go get some water. We'll be back in a few minutes here on QCTV.
Welcome to our spring edition of At the Half, the show where we take a closer look at some of our area high school sports. I'm your host, Carly Gilk. Andover Boys Tennis looks to continue to develop their young group. Let's talk with Coach Deb Hoyt and Captains Joe and Kale to learn more about this year's team. The Rebels Robotics team is a highly talented group of student engineers who are gaining valuable experience within the STEM and technology field. This year's group is busy building their current robot, and we stopped out to see it.
One thing that really got me into the robotics program was I took Design Fabrication 1 and 2, which really incorporates 3D design and CAD. And so that really fundamentally made me want to especially major in mechanical engineering more. And then I saw a flyer in the team and it made me, I thought it'd be fun, so I decided to join the team. And then it just really verified that I did want to major in mechanical engineering.
It really may seem overwhelming at first, but just little baby steps can get you really, really far. And don't be afraid to ask questions. That's the main thing that you need to know how to do, and that's how you'll improve and learn more.
Yeah, so as our coach has told us, on a design team, you need two kinds of people. The one with the crazy ideas that's like, what if we did this? And the rational person that says, well, here's why this won't work. Or, well, that's just crazy enough, it might actually work. And so we're always looking for more of either of those types of people.
Yeah, especially, I think the prejudice that most people think is the fact that you come into robotics, you need to be an engineering expert, be really good at math and all this stuff. And the other thing is that there's so many different opportunities with robotics. Some things that I found was that it's not only building, it's not only doing these things, it's outreach, it's going into the community, and it's creating this environment where engineers can grow and thrive, and that's what the world needs.
The Tornadoes are excited about their current season and look to capitalize on their strengths. We caught up with them at their recent match against Centennial. Let's learn more. That's it for this edition of At the Half. Make sure to keep up to date with all your local sports coverage by liking and subscribing to our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube pages. Thank you for watching.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Goodrich Field. Jim and I are hydrated, and we are ready for the second half. Sun going down here at Goodrich Field, and we are set to go. Tornadoes lead 1-0 as we get started for the second half. First game of the school year. Kids not in session just yet. Probably about another week and a half away or so from that. As teachers, myself, back to school next Monday.
Oh.
We are ready to go in a very hot summer. Hopefully starting to draw to a little bit more of a cooler finish.
Yeah, the state fair usually kicks off a lot of things. It feels like fall, except for the weather. And
you go to the fair every year?
I do. Yeah.
I'm going for the first time in like 6 years. Yes. Is there a food other than my foot long that I like to go get? Is there something I have to go get?
Are you a coffee drinker?
I like coffee. Yeah.
Okay. So in the Swedish church house, it's by the Eagle, they have egg coffee, and it sounds horrible.
It does.
It's brewed with an egg in the grounds. It's absolutely the best coffee I've ever had.
Best coffee.
Best coffee, and I'm a coffee connoisseur.
You don't take it with a creamer or anything, just straight?
I will drink that straight. It's so good. It is so good. Yes,
that's a ringing endorsement.
Yeah, ringing. In fact, I think about it a lot. I mean, it'll be February, and I'll be thinking about egg coffee.
Wake up in the middle of the night. I got to have some egg coffee.
That's exactly it. Wake up in the morning, and then I'm like,
you got to call them and find out where they are for the other 11 months out of the year.
I know. And I've tried to do it at home, but
because coffee doesn't sound great on a 90-degree day in the summertime.
It doesn't. But I would have had at least 2 cups today.
Fantastic.
Yes. So egg coffee. That's
egg coffee.
Yep.
I'm writing that down because we're going early.
Okay.
Yeah, so early coffee in the morning might be lovely.
Yeah, and to be honest, early, and then you got to go for the pancake breakfast.
Oh, sure.
Yep,
why wouldn't you want to do that?
Yeah.
Of course, I got to put down 1 foot long at least.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
With
How
onions.
about you? What any food
a little cheese on a stick. You know, I think I'm going to try to avoid things like Sweet Martha's cookies this year. No disrespect to Sweet Martha's cookies. They're lovely. But I think I got to hold back on those this year. Try to stick to I'm feeling more of a savory vibe this year.
Yeah, okay.
Got to do savory things, I think, is the name of the game. It's the vibe we're getting this year.
I had 2 of my family members there today.
Wow.
Have not gotten a report back.
Yeah, definitely have them file a full report before I go, because things could have been different here in 6 years. I haven't been in a long time.
6 years is
a long time to wait. It is what it is. I don't like people, Jim. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That's not true. That's not true. We switch ends. Here comes Sartell to start the second half. It's Tengen working on the far side. And I thought she was all over the place early. And then there was a gap where I felt like, Jack came out of the game on a sub, and I thought they kind of bottled her up. And then she kind of found her way at the end of the half again.
Yeah. They worked well. There was a couple of good rushes. They just are unable to sustain the possession down there like they are right now. But again, just off the foot. Now Anoka will have a free throw in.
Credit to Anoka. I think they had really good discipline defensively in the first half.
They certainly did. They came out and we mentioned the first 4 or 5 minutes. The Sabers were rattling. And they were all over, and they got a couple.
Write that down too on the bingo card. Great job.
They had a nice couple of runs and shots on I'll get it right. I promise. 3 times.
My goodness.
You mark that one down.
I got that down too.
Yeah. So anyway, but then Anoka just kind of took over, and credit Goddard. Goddard has been a force.
Sabers. Able to boot that out towards midfield. That's Benninghoff, Isabel Benninghoff. Kicked it ahead for Sartell. Now picked up again by Anoka. Anoka working with some of the bench guys, some of the subs starting the second half. Not everywhere, but certainly in some spots. Get a look there, 17 out there with Caitlin Doye still there, who took a late sub in the first half. Just trying to maybe buy those starters a little more time, an extended halftime, if you will, so that you can depend on them for that final 25, 30 minutes?
Well, I think not only you're doing that, but you're going with what works. This is the first game, and you're playing all your cards, and trying to move some, as you mentioned, some chess pieces around and seeing who fits where.
Yeah, also trying to maybe find some chemistry in some lines too, right? Like seeing, we find these two. Oh, that's going to be a foul there. Big hard spill from Kennedy Jake. She's going to get up, be all right.
Yeah, she took a tumble on that. That was.
Talked with athletic trainer Heidi Beckendorf, and she was hoping for a very calm, quiet night. That was a hard landing for Kennedy Jake. Sartell gets the free kick, sends it down. There's some room here inside the box.
Boy, that was offsides. I was surprised that wasn't called.
Yeah, it certainly looked like it. Tornadoes able to hold on to it, though, and get possession. Trying to get something set up here as they move it down the field. Nice little give and go by Anoka. Through ball all the way down. It's going to be a foot race back to it. It's Kylie who's going to win the battle and kick it away. Didn't kick it back to the keeper, but kicks it instead to the side. That doesn't clear it out of the zone just yet. And that's going to be a throw-in coming up for Sartell. So it worked out, but it was dangerous play right there.
Yeah, good play by Anoka just, again, to flip that field.
Yeah, nice little give and go.
Radicke needed, had some decisions to make. She decided to stay back.
You normally like to see, I see a lot of teams oftentimes will kick back to the keeper, kicker will kick it, the keeper will kick it and kick it forward and really reverse the field in a speedy manner, but maybe they just didn't feel ready for that. And there's a lot that can go wrong with that too.
Yeah.
But
one miss. And
yeah, sure. Oh, beautiful
nice
little move right here. Good little feed. This is a chance for the Tornadoes if they can get a shot on net. They got to stop first and redirect. Couldn't kick with the left. Nice job by Sartell defensively. Sabers try to clear out, and it's sent all the way back towards Olsen.
Yeah, you want to get at least a shot on net. A little drop throw in.
Send it back down here quickly, and that'll be sent forward by Anoka. Good pursuit by the Tornadoes as they continue to just pick. Now a nice little through ball again. It's a foot race. Sartell's going to cut it off and win the battle once again, but boy, Anoka does a nice job with that. They have done very well getting those opportunities to flip the field. And sometimes you just got to take your chances one-on-one.
Yep, yeah. And again, that was Goddard, who just is strong on one-on-one matchups. She's able to settle that ball and get control and separate herself from the defender.
Lily Clocker, one of the starters that's out there, has been really she's been a pest here so far in the last few minutes. Been everywhere. Another chance in front. Good pursuit that time by, I think that's Goddard once again, playing in that kind of attacker position up front. Tornadoes doing a nice job of passing in this middle third of the field.
Yeah, and just finding that open spot and winning winning the race to the ball.
Ball plays back, and once again, Sartell clears, but back to get it are 3 Tornadoes. Lots of maroon jerseys. And that'll get sent away. Quick throw in for Sartell on the far side. And they're going to maybe make a sub here first. Yes, they will. They'll sub Eibensteiner back in. And Tengen wants to throw this in quickly. And once again, kind of got stalled by a sub on her own team. Kind of looking at that face, was like, oh, man, I want to go right now. And that one's bumped away. He'll throw it in again. Tengen tries to find Nice, and again, that quick throw, and that time Nice loses it, and it'll be an Anoka throw. And I feel like that's kind of a wasted throw. You want to see it do something a little different right there, don't you? I mean, you feel like you're throwing it into traffic.
Yep.
Tornadoes spacing the field nicely. The pitch, spacing the pitch nicely.
Geez, now you sound like an announcer.
And now I'm starting to sound like I know what I'm doing, right? Anyway, we're a long way from that.
Yeah.
Good feed as they go across the field. Tornadoes trying to work their way into that 18-yard box. And now Settle get it on net, and Radicke will pick it up.
And guess who's pestering right there?
Yeah.
It's Goddard again. Olivia Goddard. She's got a nose for that ball.
Really like what this unit has done for Anoka. I mean, Moran's not out there. Emma Olsen's not out there. They've got a lot of players that normally would be in getting these minutes, and they've played right through it. Now here comes Moran. Here comes Lauren Hansen.
Yep.
Back in, those 2 senior captains. But this group has done a really nice job.
Yeah, they have. And creating some opportunities. They just need to look at how do we get finished and get those crosses.
Kennedy Jake, good pressure right there. Trying to put some heat on. That looked like Danner.
Nice touch.
Beautiful little pass there, cut off nicely by Sartell, and Sartell will clear out. Sub getting set to come in. We'll get it here shortly, and we will. Right now, here comes Hansen and Moran back in. But very good minutes.
Oh, excellent job. I think, is that Clocker? And
it might have been, it might be, looks like Caitlin Doye comes off. And it might have been Olivia Anda. Caitlin Doye for sure, trying to see. Again, the long hair. We got to do something about the numbers.
The numbers and the long hair.
The numbers and the long hair. Got to do something about that. Or we need very identifiable, like in the case of like Kaya Jake wearing the very pink soccer cleats. Very easy to spot her when she's on the
yes,
on the field.
Absolutely. Strong throw in. That gets all the way through.
Goes all the way back for Anoka. They'll retreat and try to reset. Nice puts pressure. Whistle first. And we're going to get a free kick just outside. Oh, it's going to be a throw-in. Just booted outside. I thought actually that was in field of play, but no, they said it just went out. Sartell gets a throw in. They work it right straight across. That was almost a handball, but it was like a shoulder ball perhaps, but it'll be picked up anyway by Huh as Tengen came in like a house of fire.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity. A nice job by Huh to be able to sniff that out. Oh, it's a hand. They are.
They do going to call the handball now.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so they will call it. So they'll give the free kick basically right here. It's going to work in the same way as a goal kick would, but instead of rolling it out, they do have to touch it out, and that's what they're going to do. And quickly, Anoka gets it back towards center field. Annika Olsen, the header. Tengen trying to win a battle to the loose ball. Good pursuit, though, by the Tornadoes once again. And the Tornadoes right now are doing a nice job of playing angles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are. And as you can see right there, a little frustration coming out on the Sabres as there's been a couple of times to possess the ball, and it just rolls off the foot.
Yeah, McKay has done a nice job tonight on defense for the Tornadoes and has really led that back group. Quick push ahead. Hansen sees Moran coming. Moran's got room. Can she make a kick with the left? She can, but it's going to miss wide. Nice little give and go. Good chance. Veronica gives the thumbs up like, I'll take that again.
Great, outstanding pass, and right on the foot. You see, just couldn't get it turned. Radicke had a nice angle on it, but good run for the Tornadoes.
Again, just being able to probably run full speed on the field. Feel good about that one there for the kid. Again, missed all of last year with an ACL. Kind of how we got to know each other in class this year, because I torn my ACL once too. So there's our connection.
And I think you guys were both juniors in high school.
I was junior in high school when I did that. So there we are. That was, of course, I had to battle through a speech season. It's different. A little different than a soccer season. I understand, but
Hey, it's still a season.
Still was all state with a torn ACL. Come get me. Said top that.
Had to play through the pain.
Had to. There's no Advil. Anyway, back.
There's no Advil.
I was pre-Advil. Chance again for Sartell off the free kick. They send it down, but again, nobody home as they're not able to set anything up. They kick back towards Huh. Huh will set for Davis, and Davis will send it out. And again, they're not trying to kick it down the field. They're looking to be very patient here as Veronica Moran will set up. Looks for Hansen. Hansen tried to feed back, but it was cut off nicely that time as it's Benninghoff. Benninghoff to Tengen. Tengen feeds it back towards Proud Dockendorf. Chance for Kennedy, Jake, and that's off the post. And that ball's loose, and it's kicked away. Ooh.
Boy, it looked like Ha was just slow to get a jump on that ball.
Did she think that maybe it was going to just go wide?
I don't know. Let's see. Again, the spin when it hits the turf changes things, and that actually you could see the ball spin move. So my guess is that was part of a turf bounce.
Maybe even a little bit of a knuckler off the foot where maybe Hull wasn't able to really just pick up what it was going to do. But that was very close. That was probably the best look Sartell's had in a while.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Sartell starting to feel some momentum here. That one's also going to get kicked wide, but that's going to be a goal kick and a missed opportunity there for Madden Quinn as Quinn sat up there towards the top of the box. And again, not trying to boot it down the field, but content to just move the pieces around. Missed pass. Oh, they were able to keep that pass. I thought that was going to be a turnover easy, but instead it's going to be kept by Anoka. They work the far side, and that's going to get missed out of bounds. Not able to keep it in play. Good hustle that time, but just not able to get the centering pass.
It just rolled off just about at the 20-minute mark.
And when do you kind of start to press it here if you're both Sartell and Anoka, right? If you're Anoka one, you can't think one's enough. But if you're Sartell, when do you start to maybe push the issue a little bit?
Well, I would imagine you've probably got about 10 minutes left of the normal tension of a game, and then I would imagine we'll start to see the midfielders slide a little bit with about 10 minutes left, maybe a little bit longer.
Start to see things get a little more physical at that point probably as well.
But Sartell, to be honest, has had 3 nice chances in the last probably 5 minutes.
Yeah, they've found a little something here. Kaya Jake tried to send that ahead. That was going to be kept in by Kylie, I think. Good chance here for Anoka. Can they sneak through? No, they can't. Radicke able to pick that up first, as it looked like Goddard was in pursuit.
Yeah, she just couldn't slow it down. If she would have been able to settle that ball, that would have been just an outstanding, really a nice through pass.
There's the contrast in game plans.
Yeah.
Hub is content to roll it out and tap it out versus Radicke, who's trying to boot it every time. And just trying to reverse field as quickly as possible.
And that's chase going on right now.
There it is, exactly. A little hockey term for you there. But they have a chance if they can center it up just outside the box. Chance in front. Can Nice get to it? No, the ball's still loose. Can Sartell get a shot? No, it's wide. Wow. Good action on the front.
And are they going to call a corner on it? We'll see.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a great question. Who was it last off of?
It looks like it's going to be a goal. Boy, it looked like the Sabres were politicking to get that.
Molly Simmons made the initial push, and then that ended up on the foot at the end of Kaya Jake. But it really started with Simmons' pursuit on the through ball.
Yeah, again, another nice chance for the Sabres. Sabres I don't think you change much of anything right now. I think you just continue to apply pressure.
Yeah, you feel like the door is there for them right now. You feel like within the next few minutes, if they can score, it's going to be in the next probably 3 minutes probably. And Molly Simmons giving him a nice lift here as she's moved into the front. First time really calling her name in this game, but she's made a couple of nice plays in a row here for Sartell. Simmons,
we're going to have a sub real quick.
Senior, and we'll get a couple subs here. As it looks like Emma Olsen back on the field.
Yeah, Goddard needed to come out. Yeah. She was gassed.
Yeah, been out there for quite a while.
Yeah.
And now pretty much most of the starters, I would have to think, for Anoka are back out there. Sadie Griffith also back out there. So, some starters. Good chance for Moran. I got to look. Can't bend it in. It took a hop off that turf and went wide. But a good look from Veronica. She's had 3 chances on net tonight. That one just missed, and you could tell she just hates the fact she hasn't gotten it, but loves the chances that she's getting. And
right at the 18, she just rips it, and it looks like she hit the turf before she kicked it.
And she wanted to draw it, but just not able to. It just came out like just dead straight.
A couple more substitutions come in.
Yeah, both teams maybe starting to push now. Tengen got a quick breather, but subbing in for Kaya Jake.
And then Valdez comes in as well.
I can't imagine these sits will be long. I think you want both Kaya Jake and Gannett Nice out there in the last maybe 10 minutes, I would guess.
Yep.
But Coach Benninghoff trying to just make sure everybody's got enough for the final 10. Pretty good game here tonight at Goodrich. It's been really fun, back and forth. Both teams have had some chances. Tornadoes do have the 1 goal in this game with 16 to go.
Coach Benninghoff has got a daughter on this team. My guess is that she has been coaching previously.
Been around?
Yeah, I know she played Division II soccer out in Pennsylvania.
Well, you are a you have a deep mind for Division II soccer. I know that about you.
I follow that.
Yeah. I mean, I think you have a blog. There's Moran. I've read it. It's very nice. Moran trying to set it up.
That's one.
Yeah, you have several blogs.
Yeah, well, it's one reader.
Yeah, one reader. Chance in the box once again. Shot on net. That's off of Radicke. Follow-up chance. Goal!
How great is that? Nice rebound out. Radicke couldn't collect it, and bam, right there.
Emma Olsen looks like is the one who got it. Want to say, 13, Emma Olsen.
The captain comes in. 2 captains have scored have got both goals. And that one,
That's tough.
Yeah, I mean, Radke had it, and it bounced out and came right to Olsen. Olsen buried it. And that's twice now inside the 6 that they've been able to put it. Been able to put it away, which is a good sign. There's some finishers on this team.
Well, that second goal makes everybody breathe just a little easier. Another chance here for Anoka.
Just rolled a little wide.
2-0. 2-0. And now that changes your game plan a ton if you're Sartell.
Oh, yeah, absolutely it does. It's go time. You've got 14, just under 15 minutes now, and you've got to get rolling.
This is where we talk about, we say it all the time. And in hockey, they say it too. Certainly in lacrosse, they say it, and they say it in soccer. When in doubt, you just got to put it on net because anything can happen once that, goalie's got to make a play. Everybody's got to make a play. But if you just put it on net, good things happen. That time it was just kind of a harmless shot on net, but it gave Radke a little trouble, and all of a sudden you're there for a rebound.
Well, let's be honest. It's 85 degrees out. There is sweat on that ball, and slippery. I mean, at the end of the day, it is slippery.
Yes. And I know they have those gloves. Oh, that's a good chance there. Could they get the follow-up? They can! A goal for Sartell, and they are right back in it. It's Kennedy Jake. Kennedy Jake gets the goal for Sartell. And she just seemed like she was alone amongst Tornadoes and all of a sudden came through the scrum with the ball and had a chance on net, and it's 2-1. Take back everything I just said 20 seconds ago.
Well, I tell you what, there are 3 Tornadoes around there, and everyone kind of looked at who's going to do what. And to Kennedy Jake's favor, she was the one that did something and put it right past the goalie.
So now that Sartell's on the board, we're back to having a ball game here, looking for the equalizer with 14 minutes to go. And Anoka's going to look for another chance.
Boy, for Kennedy Jake to keep her feet during that and be able to get on with the amount of defense around her, that was impressive.
And that was a quick size. Kaya Jakes quickly back in. And another chance for Hansen. Hansen finds Emma Olsen. Olsen back Hansen. Hansen again, a little give and go with Olsen. Olsen going to try to run this down in the corner, and that's going to get kicked away. Who's that? It's going to be a throw-in for Anoka. Nice pursuit that time by Sartell as Dockendorf made a nice play there to keep Olsen from turning the corner. Moran trying to center it up with a high ball, but it's going to be long and out of play. Goal kick coming up for Radke and Sartell.
Well, if you're both coaches, you're saying complete the pressure. Just keep putting pressure on and keep moving. Move to that open spot. You can see the legs probably aren't quite as strong as they will be, but Moran, who hasn't played in a year, is looking strong.
Yeah, she seems like she's got a gear right now, like an extra gear that maybe other people don't seem to have at this stage. Can she keep it in? She can. Dance is on the line, and that one's knocked away. Sartell wanted a call saying that was out, but it looked like, from here at least, that was on the line and still in play. Now a throw-in coming up for Sadie Griffith, who's had a lot of time off the bench tonight as well for this Anoka team. Throw it in on the near side, looking for Hansen. Now back to Griffith. Griffith looking to center it up. Chance in front once again. No, not quite. Not able to clear out. Can Anoka keep it and keep it in play? They certainly can keep it in the zone. They're working backwards. Yeah. Nice move there. But not able to quite get anything towards the scoring box again. As the Tornadoes have to reset defensively, here comes Sartell. Sabers on the near side. Tengen. Tengen's got some room. Tripped up by Griffith. No call that time, but looked like a clean play at the ball. And they'll keep it. Dockendorf for the chance on net. That one's curling right at Carolyn Huh, and Huh will pick it up. 11.5 to go. We'll roll it ahead quickly for the Tornadoes. Nice little touch pass. Tornadoes reverse the field quickly. There's room. Touch pass again. It's a foot race back, but it's going to be won by Sartell. Radicke will pick it up. 11 minutes, 10 seconds to play here in regulation. It's a 2-1 lead for the Tornadoes. Fun game here at Goodrich. Both teams getting after it. It's been a good time.
It has, and in this last 10 minutes, and we're just under 11 minutes now. Boy, there was another foul.
It's very physical.
It's been a physical game, yeah.
Moran. I still think it might be her here at some point tonight. She feels like she's giving herself a lot of chances and setting things up. You feel like it might come down to her getting one more look.
Yeah, on one side or the other, she's going to make a big play by the end. Either it'll be on, the defensive side or on the other side. And
subsequently, I think it's going to be Tengen on the other side for Sartell. You just look at the two players who seem like they've got maybe one more gear than the opposition right now. At this stage of the game, it seems like it's those two.
Yeah, and Kaya Jake too. She's been those are a couple that you just feel have the endurance and the fortitude to be able to make something happen.
Makes you wonder, if we'll get another run of Goddard before it's all said and done here tonight, as she still kind of sits on the bench. Had a long extended run, but seemed like she brought a punch in when she came in. So you do wonder if she'll get one last look late in this game.
Yeah, I can't imagine you wouldn't want to have one of your captains out there as you get closer to the 10-minute mark or the 8-minute mark.
That one might have slipped out of Gannett Neese's hands. That thing was just a eephus pitch out there off the throw-in. Didn't go anywhere. Tornadoes not able to get it anywhere, though. Taken away nicely by the defense of Sartell. Kaya Jack at midfield. Works it back for one of her teammates on the far side. Moran takes it back. And that'll be kicked out, and a throw-in coming up for Anoka. Under 10. Both benches sitting. Nobody ready to get back into this game late. So
not yet. We'll probably see some movement at the 8-minute.
Coach, both coaches maybe just keeping those cards close to the vest here a little late in the game. Not able to do much with that throw-in. Sartell will take over. Throw-in. Far side. Be cleared out defensively by Kylie. That one's going to get sent away. It'll be a throw-in coming up for the Tornadoes. 2-1. We've had 2 goals in this half. They were like 30 seconds apart. Emma Olsen for the Tornadoes. Kennedy Jake for the Sabers. McKay hustles that one to get that, but Sartell's able to get the throw in fast, and they have quickly reversed field here. Good pursuit from Jake. I'm sorry. Kennedy Jake gave it great, that was Kaya Jake that time. Great pursuit. And you're right. Another, maybe put that into 4th gear there, and all of a sudden she was gone.
Yeah, yep. We've got another injury possibly on Anoka.
Hey, do we have a slow player not? Everybody's standing. That's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where we do talk about that. We've talked about it all night. We don't, you don't want to run it into the ground, but it is a factor, I think, at this point. It's just the endurance level and the fatigue factor at this stage of the game. I mean, we'll talk about it again next week for football when that starts, too. First game of the season. You just never know. Those first games are always hard to predict.
Yeah, the one thing
big bump.
Yeah, I will tell you that I think is pretty impressive so far is we haven't seen many cramps. I mean, you watch football and you see guys go down, and the trainer goes out and stretches, bends the foot towards the head and trying to get that cramp released.
Yeah, after that second goal score, I was ready to call Heidi Beckendorf myself, have her come out here and work out my shoulder.
Yeah.
Goal kick coming for Radicke as that was sent away. 6:35 to play. Tornadoes lead by 1. Radicke sends it down, but can't clear it. Good job by Clocker. Now Olsen with a chance in front. Olsen gets a shot. That one's deflected away. And that's going to go out of play. It'll be a throw in for Anoka on the near side. Throw in coming. Hansen trying to turn the corner. Good pursuit defensively. Sartell keeps it in play, but that one's knocked out. Good job that time by Benninghoff. Challenging Hansen. Now a corner. Really first one for the Tornadoes.
Yes, it is.
Centered up. That's off of one of the Sabers. Not totally cleared out yet, but didn't end up on the foot or the head of a Tornado at all, which is a good sign for Sartell. And now Sartell looks to take over. They can't clear it just yet. Now they reverse field. Radicke has to come out and get it, but that ball's up for grabs, and Radicke comes away with it somehow, some way. That was close. Wow, that was close.
That was a good run by the Tornadoes. I mean, that's just a hustle move. And I can't see the number. I'm sorry.
Hey, we're getting to that stage. We're working on it. Tengen, far side. Trying to turn the corner. Good pursuit defensively by Anoka. And they'll keep it on a throw-in. They throw in quickly. No time to waste for Sartell. They get a header on Caroline Hubb, but she'll pick it up. 5 to go. Subs coming for Anoka. They make the move here with 5 to go. It looks like Goddard, Sam Davis, and it might be Kendra McKay coming back into. No, I'm trying to see the number. It looks like 11. Avery Danner. There's Emma Olsen. Trying to find some room. Can't do it. That's kicked away. Sub in. So Goddard, Danner, Sam Davis back on. Anoka Olsen looks like comes off. Might be Hansen off in this stretch. Might be a short break there for Lauren Hansen. And also looks like Emma Olsen.
And now we're down under 4.5 minutes.
So Coach Camargo has made, I don't want to say his last sub, but certainly makes a pretty sizable move here with under 5 to go. We'll see if that's countered by Sartell or if they're rolling with what they have on the pitch. 4 minutes to go. Trying to center that one up, looks like for Danner, but not able to get there. Sartell going to take it back. Working the far side. That was Valdez. Haven't seen her as much tonight as I think we thought maybe she'd be a big factor. Hasn't been as much yet. Oh, good chance for Moran. Moran cutting across the middle. Can she find room? Good centering pass attempt, but not able to set up with Sam Davis, and that's going to get sent away.
You know, we've seen Nice play quite a bit on the offense. And here comes.
Oh, boy, big breakaway chance for Tengen. It's going to be a foot race back to the ball. Can the Tornadoes catch up? Good feed to Jake. Jake saved by Huff. Follow-up chance. Kicked away that time. And Kaya Jake can't believe it.
What a great pass from Tengen. Right on to Jake. And beautiful save. Unbelievable save. And then the rebound comes right back out.
And I'll tell you what, that could be a save of the game type play right there on defense.
Absolutely.
By the Tornadoes to kick that out of play. And Kaya was just absolutely stunned by that. And now we get a corner. Far side corner, doorstep chance at the equalizer. But let's see what they can do with that. Can the Tornadoes clear? It's in the box. It's up for grabs. Can anybody get a look on net? No, they can't. Tornadoes will clear out.
Now under 2:20.
Oh, man, how good was that chance? That was right there.
Carolyn Howe with a unbelievable save. Like you said, the save of the game, and then the defense comes up.
Give Hannah Alquist some. I think that was her who was able to cut off Jake on the second shot and kick that away. That could be game ball type stuff there, because that was good work from Hannah Alquist. Under 2, and now they'll boot it. They'll get it close to the middle of the field. Can they turn it around and get it out of the zone? They do temporarily. Sartell sensing their opportunity right now. Olivia Anda works in the middle of the field. Cut off by Jacobs. Good to see her back on the pitch after she went out earlier with a little back pain. And that's going to get sent down. Can Sartell clear it? Not yet. Minute 23 to go. Nice able to hold on to it with some fancy dribble moves. Now that's sent all the way back towards Alquist. Alquist might send it right towards the keeper and will. Kicks it straight up in the air, but it's a high spinner. Doesn't clear the zone. It's going to be picked up by Kennedy Jake, who has the 1 goal for Sartell. Jacobs kept it in the zone temporarily. Good chance in front. Up for grabs. Caroline makes a great play.
Wow.
A fantastic play by the keeper to take that away from Tengen. And now we'll roll it out with 45 seconds to go. Wow, what a great play by the keeper.
That's 2 in the last minute and a half. Just incredible. You're talking about game balls. Game balled to Carolyn.
This is right there.
Right there.
She taps it ahead.
Taps it over. Doesn't try to overplay it.
Yeah.
Just make the player miss. Frustration coming from the Sabres.
Oh, man. 20 seconds to go. One last push potentially for Sartell. Tengen looking for a chance. Tengen sends it to Jake. Kennedy Jake for a center. Nobody home. Covers it up. And that might do it. 5 seconds to go. And the Tornado girls hang on to win a really fun game tonight at Goodrich Field. 2-1. The Sabres made a great attack in the last couple of minutes. But the Tornadoes hang on, Jim.
Yes, and we had mentioned the second goal scored at game over. Almost kind of felt that way. And 30 seconds later, the Sabres are in the net. And then Carolyn Ho, unbelievable finish. She's the one that kept the Tornadoes in. And they're off to a good start.
Hey, take 2 goals and a win on the first night of the season all day if you can do it. Great way to begin things here for the 23-24 year here on QCTV and QCTV.org. We want to thank you all for watching tonight and taking in. Thanks to Ryan. Thanks to all the great folks who did the work in the heat tonight. You guys are awesome. Great crew here at QCTV. On behalf of Jim Childs, this is Tim Anderson saying keep your head up, and we'll see you next time.